Hi there everyone, Dan Dix here from Press for Truth. Today is Monday, February the 3rd, 2014. It is one day after Super Bowl Sunday, where Matt Mills of We Are Change just confronted, or I should say just truth jammed the Super Bowl. And we have Matt joining us on the line. Matt, man, first of all, thank you so much for taking some time to speak with us here at Press for Truth.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure.
So tell us about it. Yesterday, you managed to work your way into the stadium there. First of all, how did you how did you get in there? I mean, as far as I know, you didn't have a press pass. You didn't have any kind of tickets. How on earth did you manage to bypass all this security and make your way into the stadium?
It wasn't hard. I just pretty much used the. I pretty much just said I worked in there and I had to get in there. And it worked 4 or 5 times in a row, and I was in. It was unbelievable. I was in the Super Bowl, and I enjoyed the first half. You know, I did some interviews and this and that, and then obviously I went down to the press room.
Well, I mean, what does that say to you about the state of the security there? I mean, is it all just for theater? I mean, if somebody like you can easily get in there, you know, what the heck are these guys doing?
Well, it's not good security, I'll tell you that much, and they're spending a lot of money on it, so. Sure, it could. A lot of it could be for theater.
Mm-hmm. So you managed to work your way into the stadium, and then you actually got into the press room. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, then you kind of broke up a little bit there. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I was just pointing out how you managed to make your way into the stadium and eventually found your way to the press room. Tell us about that. How did you get in there, and then what happened once you got in the press room?
Well, really, you have to wear your ticket around your neck in the Super Bowl, or they question you. So I had kind of like my hoodie draped over me, so maybe they didn't know what was under there or something like that. So I was constantly kind of trying to stay away from 40 figures in there. So I went down to the. I planned on running onto the field at the game and kind of try to throw my camera in the quarterback's face or something like that, like the rest of the press. Maybe grabbing a mic down there, but then I was walking around. I saw the press room. And I started to walk in, and someone said, "Yeah, you need credentials to get in here." And I just said, "Okay," and I just walked right by him, literally. And I walked in. I said, "He's got to be following me. He can't accept that." Then I sat real close to the MVP booth or whatever it's called, and I planned on just asking a question, being the first guy to ask the question. I was going to ask, "Do you believe in the official story of 9/11?" But then I realized that I could grab the mic and say whatever I wanted if I wanted to, and so that's what happened.
We're breaking up with a little bit with you on the signal here. So, but I just want to recap what you said to make sure I heard clear. Your intentions were first to, as press, get in there and ask a legitimate question, but you then shifted focus and just went for the mic. Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
So how did you decide what you were going to say? Did it just come to you spontaneously?
Well, I knew I wouldn't have too much time, and there's really nothing else I could say that pretty much everybody, at least in America and really worldwide, could relate to, and they could find useful. There's not too many things, but 9/11 is something that affects all of us. And it's one of those things that's always relevant, always. Yeah. And the Super Bowl was in New York this year, so it's absolutely relevant.
Well, the mainstream media has been failing to do their job to report on these things for over a decade now, and it really comes down to people like yourself is what it's going to take to be able to get this information out to the mainstream audience there. What is it for you personally that made you want to bring up the topic of 9/11?
Well, I went there with the plan of just asking people about the Illuminati rituals in the last 2 halftime shows and making a video about that. That's why I went there. I did not imagine I would get in the Super Bowl. But once I got in, I got the feeling I was probably going to do something maybe a little more hardcore because I actually got in, and really all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, you're breaking up again a little bit there, but we're going to go to a clip right now just in case anybody has not seen this yet. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Matt Mills doing his thing yesterday at the Super Bowl. Check it out.
No, I always imagine myself making great plays, but you never think about being MVP.
Investigate 9/11. 9/11 was perpetrated by people within our own government.
All right. Is everybody all right?
Awesome. Once again, Matt, fantastic work. You know, it takes courage to be able to get up and do something like that. So, where can people find you if they want to learn more from you guys, or do you have any suggestions where people can go to learn more about information from you or more about 9/11?
Well, if they want to know anything from me, just visit Mills Most. That's my Twitter, my YouTube, my Instagram. And if anyone wants to learn the truth about everything, I would just keep an open mind and search all you can. That's my best advice.
Well, again, man, I just want to commend you for doing what you did.
And how are you doing up there? I watch a lot of your videos. How are you doing up there, man?
Good, man. We're working hard at exposing some of the same things that you're working to expose, and kind of holding the fort down for Canadians here just north of you. So we're staying strong, doing what we can, and keeping busy here at Press for Truth, no doubt.
Cool, man.
So again, man, thank you so much for joining us today. And again, kudos, man. Fantastic job you did there. I hope it encourages other people to follow your lead, follow your example, and get out there and do similar things. So again, fantastic job, man. And keep up the great work.
Okay, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, great, man. Take care.
See ya.